Physical and chemical changes. Well, in the IB, a physical change is normally, but not always, a change in state. For example, solid water is ice, can turn into liquid water, water, or gaseous water, which you can't actually see. That steam, the clouds coming off the steam, is actually liquid water. Gaseous water is invisible. No new substances are made. But in a chemical change, new substances are made. For example, the strontium in my flare gun is burning to form strontium oxide, a new substance. And the carbon, nitrogen and hydrogen in my C4, when it explodes, produces the new substances of carbon dioxide, water and nitrogen oxides. So to recap, a physical change produces no new substances. It's normally a phase change. In this case, liquid water turns to gaseous water. It's the same substance, water. Now, you could argue that magnetizing iron is a physical change, but I think that's beyond the scope of the IB. Here we are, liquid water turned to gaseous water, it's still water. Moving on to the chemical change, well, that produces at least one new substance, and the atoms are rearranged to make it. So, for example, carbon and oxygen makes carbon dioxide, a new substance, and sodium and chlorine makes good old sodium chloride, a new substance. So take a look at these, pause the video and decide if they're chemical or physical changes. Burning paper is chemical. After you've burnt paper, you've got carbon dioxide and water, which are different substances. Sublimation of carbon dioxide, well, that's solid to gas. It's a phase change. It's a physical change. Melting iodine, you start with iodine, you end with iodine. No new substances are made, so it's physical. Dissolving salt in water is a little trickier. You've still got salt and water at the end, so that is a physical change. No new substances are made, and you could argue it's a phase change. Taking antacid medication, it reacts with the acid in your stomach. That's a chemical change. And finally, dissolving sugar in petrol is a physical change. At the end, you've still got sugar and petrol. Until you start the car, then the sugar turns to caramel, gums up the car. A little bit of guerrilla warfare there for you.
Mm-hmm.